round 1 of 12. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. The Sandman's knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
Committing to the work downstairs with the left. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
When you go up against the guy who the expectation is that he's going to be there right to the bitter end, mentally, what do you have to tell yourself as you come to those final few rounds?
You're prepared for this. That this is exactly what it was leading to. That you didn't expect anything different. That it was just a dress rehearsal, the early part. This is where you're going on stage.
Not much action as he just ties up. Halfway through round number 1. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Jab right hand. The Sandman's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Hudson's defense is paying off now. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. Nice block by Hudson. That right hand over the top lands flush.
Go ahead. This fight is too close.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. The Sandman's looking like he's refreshed for this round. Teddy, you talk about going out and making a few opening statements here. The jab has spoken loudly for him.
Yeah, it has spoken loudly. What it's told his opponent is you're not just going to walk in. You're not coming into my house. It's going to be hard. I got a couple locks, a couple padlocks on here.
The Sandman's right hand scores well. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Best combination in the game. Jab with the straight. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. A solid left hand by Hudson. Scored well up top. The Sandman's putting forth a great combination there. Fine-looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. And now he's targeting upstairs. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. A little head hunting with the right. Punches and bunches, combination up top.
Move your head.
Oh, things opened up and he was able to place the right hand well. And banging away he goes. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hudson's corner has to get to work now. That bell couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him because, believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
The Sandman's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Good flush, straight left hand. Hudson's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Come on, kid.
That's a solid right hand by Hudson. The Sandman's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Just like that, just like that.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. 1-2 jabs. Hudson's ruined with that punch right there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? The ref stops the fight. The Sandman's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Arena in Midtown Manhattan. A very highly... This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. The Sandman's been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knockout man after man, they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind. Get rid of that guy.
How about that? Another right hand. Big shot comes crashing home. Round number 1, and he's already down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jones is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
The Sandman's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Shake it off. It's all right, it's all right.
And solid. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Unbelievable display of power here. A first-round knockout, Teddy.
That's what happens when you don't warm up well. Looked like he came out a little dry.
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. The Sandman's won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
Committing to the combo now, both land.
You gotta get some of that too.
Just
Come
not
on,
there,
let's go.
straight right hand off the mark.
Got a fast fighter on one side here, Teddy, against a high motor guy on the other side, a guy that'll be there working all night long. What kind of fight do you expect?
Well, I think what you want if you're the fast fighter is you want to relax a little bit, not go out and just shoot too fast early. Keep it nice and steady and control range a little bit.
The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Carlson's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Now he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Up top with the right hand. The Sandman's punch didn't come close. He got hit, but he sends it right back. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Final 10 seconds. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a
solid right hand lands. Look at this swarming attack. Carlson's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
There's the old 1-2. Carlson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Halfway through this round. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Carlson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Sets up that right hand with the jab. Protecting his head well with his guard. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. The Sandman's showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. And that's the end of round 2. Carlson is going to really regret when he hears the scorecards read, because he lost that last round just based on defensive laziness.
Well, you can always make comparisons, analogies. You watch a basketball game, you say, you know what, this team, Joe, is losing because they're not rebounding, they're not boxing out underneath the boards. Well, guess what? They weren't taught how to do that. You have to know how to do that. He's not going to start showing you defense if he doesn't know how. He does not know how. He has not been taught.
The Sandman swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
You need to keep that head moving.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there.
In your career, Teddy, you've trained all different kinds of fighters, from their mental makeup to their physical gifts. Is there a common trait that those who achieve to the highest level all have during their training?
If they don't have it when they start, Joe, they develop it. And what that is, an understanding and a separation of the truth from the lies. What I mean by that is they start to understand that they can control things, that things are not in the other guy's control. Early on, fighters think that it's out of their control. It's just a matter of getting in there and hoping that they can get through things. It's always in their control. They can always make a choice to deal with something, to find a way through something. And they can always make a choice not to. And I think the other thing that I try to impress on them and that they have to find out is that everything is a moment, just like in life. It's only a moment. We're talking about 3-minute rounds. There might only be 20 seconds in that round that really you have to deal with something that is really, really difficult. But when pressure comes along, time gets distorted. And you start to think that it's infinite, that it's going to go on forever and ever. And good fighters that stay around to learn these lessons, they find out it is only a moment. And if I make the right choice, I'm going to get past that, and I'll be on to the next thing.
And that's the end of round 3. Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy has scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look. The Sandman's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. The Sandman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Good strong combo. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Come on, give up.
Basic but beautiful, jab right hand. Well after being hit himself.
Now, come on, now let me see.
Good combination to the head. Not getting it done with that straight right hand.
Keep it going. Looking good.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. The Sandman showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Keep working.
Scores with the combo to the head. Unable to make an impact there by Carlson. And round 4 comes to an end. Carlson's head has turned into one big target for his opponent. Teddy, he cannot get out of the way of this attack.
No, he acts like a guy who gets insulted if you miss him.
The old 1-2 scores for him. Well, he missed that right.
You're not focusing. Hey, get out of there. You got to see that coming, champ. Let's go. You got to see that.
He just missed that shot up top. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Commits to the straight right. Scores up top with a left. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Carlson's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
There's the combo to the body. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good exchange. He fires back. Oh, and he stays downstairs. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Carlson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Back to the body, back to the body. Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
Targeting that 1-2. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Good, solid shot, returning fire after being hit. There's the old 1-2 coming after him.
Back to the body.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Nicely timed 1-2. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
The Sandman's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
That's what I want to see. Back to the body.
Carlson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good right hand. You can see him timing that double jab to the head.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
And that's the end of round 6. The Sandman's cleverness has really shown up here tonight. He's been just outsmarting his opponent, hitting these headshots, doing it from range. If this is to turn around towards the end of this fight, how will it happen?
Well, what he has to do is his opponent has to start timing his jab a little bit. You know, there's two ways to take away your opponent's jab if you control range. One is with your own jab. The other is with the right hand. Start chucking right hands over it. Make him a little afraid of using that jab.
Fires right back at him. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. The Sandman's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Carlson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Keep working the body.
Flush right hand to the head. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
It's over. He's got nothing left.
Carlson's going to be hard-pressed to come up with an excuse here, Teddy. Here we are at the beginning of round number 8, and he's being outpointed, outboxed, outworked. I would think he still can mount a comeback.
You're right, Joe. He's still in the fight, but you can't win a fight, last I checked, unless you throw punches. Somebody needs to send him a memo. Start moving your hands.
Committing upstairs now. He goes there again. Carlson's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
The Sandman's combination punching is working well here. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. Carlson's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Good way to bring it back with the left hook after landing that right to the head.
Keep working the body.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Boom, left hand comes home. Little head hunting with the left. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. And that's the end of round 8. The Sandman's performance has been consistent tonight. All night long, we've seen the same thing. Scoring to his opponent's head from the outside.
Well, if it's not broke, why fix it, Joe? He's doing exactly what he should be doing. Now it's up to his opponent to change something
Left
here.
and right, left and right. Come on, baby. Do that again. That look good. Do that one more time.
The combo lands upstairs. There's a straight right hand. Carlson's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just like that.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. The Sandman's... Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
There you go.
Nowhere close, that punch by Carlson. Carlson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Carlson's concern right now has to be the fact that this fight could be stopped if he's going to take more and more punishment like he just did in that last round.
Well, you're absolutely right, Joe, but I think his concern goes back a long time. The habits that he learned and didn't learn in the gym, because that's why he's getting caught with all these shots that have him in this position.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Nice block that time. It was there it is! Carlson's down. It was a piercing combination that put him on the floor.
Well, you stand in front of your man too long, not doing anything, that's what's going to happen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good block by Carlson. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Keep your head moving.
I like the way he went up top that time with the hook.
Stay away from the power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving.
Teddy, you've been in this spot before. Championship rounds have arrived. I'm looking over at your scorecard. The Sandman's up big, but there's always that chance. There's always that lottery ticket that could be landed.
Exactly. He was looking to cash in on it, and I think it would come with the right hand because every once in a while that left hand drags back a little slow, and I think the right hand has a chance to pull this one out.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Carlson's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make...
And yet another big shot comes in. He is floored by that combination. Absolutely floored. Carlson's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down.
Still not moving enough. Come on now, move.
The Sandman's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Back upstairs he goes. Carlson's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. He's tying up.
Yeah, but what I'm a little surprised at, and I think what his opponent's going to pay a price for later on, he's letting him tie up.
Sandman's well off the mark that time. And another right hand comes in. Oh, and there you go. Carlson's down after that punch. This fight could soon be over. This fight is over. The Sandman's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
And still champion of the world, the Sandman.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. The Sandman's feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fights.
A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. What does the orthodox fighter have to be conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw? I mean, he's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defense. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Clearly hurt, but holding on.
He's hugging him like he just got home for Christmas.
The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. That's a big right hand. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He's jumping all over him now. Jensen's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Not precise at all by Jensen. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Jensen's hurt by a big shot. Wow! Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Jensen's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. End of the round.
And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that...
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. He's letting it get in the way.
He gets off with a combination up top. The Sandman's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Jensen's hurt bad by a right hand.
Don't stay in one spot. Circle.
The Sandman's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Jensen's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Once again to the head. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Oh! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. It's over. Fight is over. Jensen's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim.